Playing you the latest hits from all across the U.S. of A.
Lieutenant.
What's shaking, brothers and sisters? I'm glad you found us way up here in the dial. And even though we only reaching about a mile across downtown Memphis, we got the jumpin' this job and this music in town. And it's Saturday night, meaning the party's at my favorite Beale Street juke joint, Del Rey.
It's time to lose the day.
Memphis score is what I think people are going to walk away with, because that score, you know, the Bon Jovi frontman writes this rock and roll score, and the songs just keep getting better and better and better and better as the show goes on. Opening number with Underground, you want to be in that club. You want to be dancing to that music. You want to be sitting at a chair, you know, clapping for Felicia and Del Rey. So I think the rock and roll influence, I think, is going to really surprise people. And its roots in gospel and its roots in just all things Memphis, Tennessee. I think it's just truly spectacular.
A wide range of rock and roll, gospel, country, and sometimes they're all together in one song. If you listen closely, there's always something for you, but there's never going to be something without you.
Memphis is the story of Huey Calhoun, a radio disc jockey who experiences life through a different lens, really. And he goes into a nightclub. It's an all black nightclub.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, what I mean is, you notice anything different about you and everybody else here?
No.
With that comes Miss Felicia. And so it's telling the story of love and community, and how people can come together in uncomfortable circumstances around the time.
This is a love story about two different races getting together. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet without the parents, but what happens is, as they grow older and grow wiser, they grow apart. They both have the function to go further and go with their careers, but they have different sets of minds on how they're going to do it.
I met Janaea Jones on Titanic at Moonlight, was our first show together. And she brings so much energy and light and passion to not only her work, but just to the rehearsal process, the community that we build here. She's just a great storyteller, and so it's awesome to get to play opposite her in this production of Memphis.
When you think of the wonderful parts of Huey, his love, his humor, his compassion, all of those things, I immediately go to Brian Banville.
I think audiences will experience joy. I think audiences will be uplifted. I think audiences will understand the real life choices that are being made in this show.
We're set in the 1950s, so this is, you know, the height of racial injustice, and I think now this show is so important for folks to see, because a lot of the things that had been happening in the 1950s are coming back. So I hope that a lot of folks can take away something that they've learned from the show, that we can all be together and we can all be at peace and we can all love whoever we want to love, whenever we want to love.
Memphis is joy.
Love with confliction, joy with the attitude, anger with grace, most of all, music of our soul.
And if you listen to the beat and hear what's in your soul, you'll never let anyone see.
Well, my name's Huey Calhoun. Good night. And Hockadoo.
Yo!